Greg, I got tired of posting on social media. I was sick of it. So I came up with an answer, and you've been using it. What have you found out in the last week?
Michael, I'm actually really glad we're talking about this today. What you came up with is a system called brand runs, and it is uniquely awesome sauce because what it is that I can go in and it reads all of my social media, my Google business profile, my website. It learns me, and I'm like, what? What do you mean by learns me? And you're like, Greg, it learns how you speak, like your tonality, your verbiage, the way you write things. It's like how you are in person is how you are now on social media. You don't have some AI bot recreating something that doesn't sound anything like you. It's your language. People know it. I'm like, oh, that's BS, Michael. So I tried it, guys. I am deadly serious right now. This thing, not only did it work, it doubled my viewership in 2 posts. So I did a video with Michael talking about like typical stuff, right? Tech, real estate, so on and so forth. I posted what Brand Runs found for me on LinkedIn, and I'm like, okay, I'll try LinkedIn right now. Boom, 2 of them done in 2 different days. The videos got, actually, you know what? I'm going to go right up here. I'll read you direct numbers. The videos were getting 21 to 22 views or impressions. The first one within 24 hours got 51 impressions. The second one got 73 impressions, and the third one got 77 impressions. You see how that's incrementally climbing in viewership and visibility, and it's because people already know how I sound. It is absolutely insane. I know you're rolling out like Facebook and Insta and a few others. So what spawned all this, Michael? Because this is honestly really cool product.
Okay, so I don't like posting on social media regularly. I do it on a few platforms.
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, you can do it. Brand runs can do it too. And I got tired of going in every single day and doing the process and doing that. And I thought, there's got to be a better way. I've got hundreds of articles out there. I've got years and years of social media experience, and I'm going to pump this through the system. I'm going to teach myself how I sound, and I'm going to put that back out in future posts. And Greg, I have a gift coming for you.
Oh, what do you got, man?
Love this.
What you got?
Greg has been nagging me because there's one little bug that he's found, and it's been nagging and nagging.
Yes, I have been. Yes, I have been.
And I wanted to save what's coming next for today. Greg, what I have built now is I'm going to go with Brand Runs, and we look at your last series of videos, up to 50 videos deep that you have on your YouTube profile.
Wow.
Okay. We learn how you talk. We learn how you speak. We learn everything about you. This is the part where it gets creepy. We also know what you look like.
Oh, yeah, I'm on camera.
And with AI, we are going to be able to take you, make you, create new videos, and post you in your voice, in your face, back on YouTube. We're going to be able to do clips. We're going to be able to do up to 2-minute videos. And we are going to either build them from scratch, or we are going to do it like Opus, where we will highlight things on reels that you've done. Now, what I'm really focusing on, and what phase 2 of this is going to be, Greg, is we are going to include voiceovers of somebody else talking about your videos and then playing in your clips. So it's going to be like a newsreel, highlighting what you're doing. And we're going to be able to post those on YouTube, and we're going to be able to post those on TikTok.
Wait, just hold on one second. So just so I understand, because this is not fake, like me, like just feigning to the fact I didn't know this. I really didn't know this, honestly. So this whole voiceover thing. So let's say I do a video about a property that I have coming on the market, or just pending, or a buyer I got in a property or something, right? Or a neighborhood store or shop.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to, okay. So I make the video. And then what do you guys do from that point? I don't want to make any assumptions here.
We clip out 2 minutes of what we find is the highlight, right? So AI is able to determine pretty good what the meat of this conversation is, right? So let's say you have a 10-minute video about a house tour. Okay. We'll clip out sections very similar to what you do with CapCut. that we find our point. And you'll have another voice that comes over, the voice of God, that says, I've got a great introduction today of Greg talking about 123 Main Street. And here I want you to hear what the highlight is.
This is God. Welcome to 123 Main Street.
Yeah.
Greg is speaking. Now listen to his words.
But wait a minute. Here's the best part, Greg. AI has gotten so good about this that it'll sound like a real person, even to the point where there are pauses and hesitations and mistakes corrected in what it says over time. So it's going to sound real.
Can I get
You're
a
going to
British
look
guy?
real.
Can I get British guy? Can I get like a celebrity voice? Can I sound like
whatever
Snoop
you want.
Dogg?
You can get a woman. You can get whatever you want.
I can get Cat Williams, talking about how much he loves the house. Chris Rock. Anyone?
And here's where this came in, Greg, is I wanted us to be able to take the videos that we're creating today and repost sessions without me having to do a lot of work. I don't want to go in and cut the videos. But I wanted this. Go ahead.
Hold on. Sorry, but I'm really trying to have some fun and run with this really quickly. So I do the video, you take the snippets, and then you repost them with a third person talking about what they just watched it point of view kind of a thing?
No. Introducing you, so making it a little bit different. So it's not you posting the same video over and over and over again. Right? And my goal here with Brand Runs is you'll never see the same post twice. Right? So if we're putting up a video, we put that video up there for you one time. We don't put it over and over, but we can make 10 different videos because now we have this voice of God talking over you, introducing something else about that video.
That's really interesting. Is there any kind of pitfalls that we need to look for in regards to
100%?
Okay, good. So there's going to be an issue here and there. Just be expecting it, but just enjoy the process and getting more visibility.
There are going to be mistakes. Okay.
Well, mistakes like you're saying the wrong address, or mistakes of like tonality, or what kind? What are we looking at here?
Mistakes of we pick a clip that we think is really good, and it's not.
Oh well, that's just okay. I understand that. That's just growth, and over time it'll get better and better, smarter and smarter.
Yes. I mean, I think that's one small part of it, Greg. I think the other one that's big is, let's say that you make a post, or we make a post for you that you put on LinkedIn, right? We're going to be able to convert that same post into you talking up to 2 minutes.
Really?
You talking with your face and your voice and your intonations and the mistakes that you make and the quirky behaviors of scratching your ear, adjusting your hat, the reflection on your glasses. And we're going to be able to post that into YouTube while you are sleeping.
Michael, have I told you lately that I love you?
Yeah. What you ought to tell me is that AI is getting scary. And it
really is getting scary.
What we're able to do. And people are going to ask, was that you? So let me tell you about the guardrails that we're going to try to put into this. When we post a video for you, we're going to send you the video, because let me tell you, mistake number one for Greg McDaniel. Greg McDaniel's out on the town and somebody says, "Hey, Greg, I saw your newest video. That was awesome.
What
Can
video?
You give me some more details." And you say, what video?
By the way, I've said that more than once. I'm like, which one did you watch? I got thousands of them out there. Which one? So what's the workaround? Tell me.
The workaround is we email it to you so you watch it. I can't make you watch it, but I can tell you that you're not the brightest bulb on the planet if you don't.
Well, right? You'd want to watch something about yourself going out, because that's your image, your likeness, your brand, your your business. I mean, my God. But it gets built for you. In all honesty, what is the cost on this? Because I really don't know what the cost is.
So video is expensive to create, and we are going to be charging for that. So Brand Runs, I can give you LinkedIn, Facebook, any text platform. Your starting plans are $29 a month, right? We'll post unlimited posts for you. We don't oversaturate things, but we can automate the posting process, and you're seeing the results on LinkedIn. Video right now, we are doing a token-based video approach, and you're used to this in other platforms. But for me to create a face and to build videos for you, I want you to think about the number of about $4 a minute.
So $8 for 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
and that's completely branded. It is 100% not me. So everyone out there who does not want to do anything on camera, even though they know they should, but they feel they look funny, or I gained too much weight, or you know what, I lost too much weight, or my hair's falling out, or I need to wear a baseball hat, whatever your issue is, that's
well,
eliminated.
yes-ish. So if you want it to look like you and you want it to sound like you, we have to train the system what you look like and what you sound like. We've got to learn the intonations. So if you don't have a broad library of video, you're not going to get as good of results as somebody like you that has hundreds of videos out there. Right? Because we need to be able to watch that and learn, what's Greg look like? What's he sound like? What's he look like when it's overcast? What's he look like when it's sun? What's, if he turns left, turns right? We need all of those things to get the best results. Otherwise, It will be more obviously fake.
More obviously fake. Okay. So if someone didn't have a big backlog or library of video, I would going out and shooting like maybe 5 or 6 videos or something like that.
20 minutes of video.
Circumstances. 20 minutes of video
20
total.
minutes of video and we'll be good.
Okay. So 20 minutes of video. So it could be one video or multiple videos.
I would prefer multiple videos, multiple outfits, multiple days.
Okay. So take a week, shoot 2 to 3 a day in different locations.
Yep.
Send them all over in the raw format. Let the AI do its job, or follow the instructions that Brand Runs will give you.
Yep.
That is awesome. I will tell you one thing, because it does a couple of things in my book, Michael. It exponentially expands your opportunity for visibility. And number 2, you can go do what you're supposed to do. Sell a damn house.
Yeah.
Or list a house while you're still content still being created on your behalf. So you write something, it reads it, it puts your face, your likeness to it, boom, bam, it's out there posted, and you're out there with the client like, hey man, I love your last video. You're like, thank you so much. What's your favorite part? I like blah. You're like, I did too. Glad you liked it. Let's get into this next house. Yeah. That is a uniquely awesome thing. Can you so any content, so I could go out to a local business, a local park, or local do a series on things, and it will start learning my personalities, and it can then, so I could go get an upload, like an information slice from a state park or national park or a local park from a city website, description of it, or have AI write a description, and then it will put me in the field, in the park.
Yes.
Talking about it.
Yeah. Now, here's the other nice part about it, Greg. It's going to change your clothes day to day. You won't have the same outfit on every day.
Wait, we're supposed to change clothes every day?
No, it will change. Yeah, you're supposed to too, but we've been meaning to talk about that. But the nice thing here, Greg, is you don't have to think about the things. Now, if your video has 100% of your videos in hats, you're only going to see yourself in hats ever.
That's fair. Because but a lot of my videos aren't. I mean, for me, like
for you, you're fine. But if somebody's doing 20 minutes of video just to get 20 minutes of video out there, and they do 5 4-minute videos and they're only wearing hats, then we have a problem. Yeah.
And it can't be like wearing a hat and then take off the hat.
Oh, absolutely. Put on the hat. As long as we know what it looks like underneath the hat, then we're fine.
Okay, so like I take this off. I'm like, oh, it's a hot day out, blah, blah, blah.
Did you brush your hair today? Wow.
Yeah, I did actually.
So yeah, it's there is a lot of a lot of stuff out there.
So here's the one thing I'm really actually pretty interested about this is the fact there's a lot of people that have talked about doing this, a lot of people that haven't been able to do what they say. I'm very hopeful that this is going to work out exactly the way you're saying right now, because if it does, that means that, if you build in, $16 to $30 a month that you can allocate towards this, you're going to eliminate a lot of prep time, rehearsal time, lighting time, getting the right studio set up, spending on mics and lights more than you already have. But you can literally duplicate yourself, quite literally, and get out there in front of people faster, more consistent. That's the biggest problem, is the consistency, that people just drop off like flies because everyone will do it for a couple of days, right?
That's me.
That is you. And then everyone says, oh, I can't go out there. The gas is too expensive. I can't spend the gas and the time. Okay, so let's look at it. Right now in California, you're $5 to $6 a gallon, right? So let's say you drive, that's per mile. So if you drive a mile there and a mile back, there's $6 to $12. Depends on how fast you drive and what you drive, plus your time. So why not just employ Brand Runs to do all this for you? You save the time, you spend the same exact amount of money, if not less, and your visibility out there is flawless, and you don't just sit there and retake a million times and spend 3/4 of one day getting one video done for 5 minutes. Plus your post editing and then reposting.
And you're making it simple, Greg. You're breaking it down to the finances. What I broke it down to for me is this is taking over some of the things that I don't like to do every day.
That's fair.
Right?
That makes sense.
And that was a simple part. Now, there's a couple of caveats that I think are important to mention. One of the things that we are highly focused on, because I can't stand seeing somebody post something on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and it's the same thing. We do not post the same article twice, period. You are not going to see a post with one article on your site and the same article on mine. It just will not happen. There are guardrails in place to do that. So we're really focused on keeping both authenticity for you, uniqueness, and professionalism. Okay. Doesn't mean that you don't have to be the gatekeeper, but you do need to do some things to make sure that you're at least looking at what we're doing. No technology is ever perfect.
Skynet was.
Yeah. And the other thing you have to remember, and this is probably equally important, if your social media, if you have done a really bad job up until now, you are going to have to spend more time training the system to do a good job.
What does bad and good look like on social media, just for a general idea? Seriously.
Okay. Give me the top 10 things, top 3 things, sorry, not 10, that you avoid talking about in social media.
Politics, religion, and sex.
Okay, so let's say that you've talked about those over the last election period and you decide to start up Brand Runs, and that falls into the 50, and it learns that you are
one side or the other.
One side or the other. You are a sexist, a racist, a bigamist, whatever it is.
A phobe of some sort.
Yep. It's going to follow through at that. So you've got to make sure that you're training it the way you want to be. And I think this is universally true, right? Now, the beautiful part about this is while we are training the tool to be your social media expert, we're also training AI to know who you are.
How?
So one of the things that is coming now that I'm seeing more and more often is people going into AI chat. They're going into ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever they're going into. Gemini, a big one because that's tied into Google. And they're saying, who is the best blank in San Jose, California?
You're talking about for AI searches versus Google searching, right?
I think what you have to realize, Greg, is AI versus Google with the addition of Gemini
it's ridiculous.
Is changing, right? Because now what we see is Gemini search results in Google search results.
So here, let me back your point up a little bit. I'm listing a property up in a city called Camino. It's just above Placer, up here in the Sacramento County area, or El Dorado County, actually. And it has a natural spring on it. I don't know anybody up here or anything about natural springs or how to test them. So what I do, I went to Gemini and I searched out well diggers, guys, companies that dig wells and do water tests. In Gemini, I did not go to Google. And I got a guy, and he was phenomenal. Unfortunately, the buyer that on the property that I was going to connect him with, because I did it for a well digger and I did it for a lender who could lend on property with wells and ranch properties. And I got them both through AI, both. And it literally said, highest recommended by Gemini. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I would strongly look into getting yourself ranked on AI. My brother Brad came up with one of these same concepts, getting yourself ranked. Forget about Google ranking. I'm telling you right now, in 2026 and 27, 28, moving forward, forget about Google rankings. Get the AI rankings. You will skyrocket past your competition. It might seem stupid and, like a small thinking right now because no one's using it that much. Bullshit. 83% of America searches on AI first. My mom does it.
Whether
Okay?
they know it or not, they're doing it. So
they're doing it.
It's definitely a win.
Dude, it's a knockout of the park win. So let's go back and put, like you said, put the guardrails on. I know we're at our 20-minute mark, but here, I'm very interested. You kind of brought it up. We painted it as a negative in regards to like, hey, if you have a political leaning bias one way or the other, you have a phobia against a certain type of people or group, you've said certain comments about said whatever, pick something that's not very nice in polite society, and that's your gig. Wouldn't that be a bonus for that individual because it highlights them to their people?
Maybe. Sorry, dog was here. I had to pet him. Came by for a little love.
Oh, doggo face.
Maybe. I think that for some of us, yeah, you may take it that way, but I'm telling you right now that just having
I hear you.
Anything that could be perceived negative by the masses could be a bad thing.
Right, but that's going to shift on with any daily wind turn. I mean, one day you're bad if you think this way, one day you're bad if you think that way. But I think authenticity is what people are really going to be kind of hanging on to. So if you think a certain pattern, as long as it's not, violent or disruptive or harmful to people, God bless you. Think about it, whatever you want. If you want to say the sky's purple, fine. In your world, it's purple. I don't care. I'm not going to hang out with you, but that's your world. That's your jam. You'll find your own tribe. I think it might surprise you, Michael, that this might be the perfect amplifier to help people find their own tribes. But there is definitely that possibility of it going over that line because maybe you made a comment back in 2015 during a presidential election and you said something back to somebody and the AI catches it and promotes it again. You're like, oh crap, wish that one had died. Nope, it's right back up in your face. That could be an issue.
But we have guardrails for that. We only go back 12 months or 50 posts. Okay, because people change, people grow up. The last thing we want is for your high school Facebook photos to be showing up.
God, please don't let those happen. Actually, I deleted all those. But here's the thing: can you go in? And this is me asking again, a genuine question. Can you go in? Well, once you get this up and running, can you go in and have filter boxes? So nothing political, nothing religious, nothing, racial or sexual innuendos or comments. Can you check those off, and then the AI will hear those words and just kick those selections out?
So we have things built in where you can't sexualize anything because it's going on YouTube. You can't cuss.
What are you talking about?
You can't
throw balloons.
You can't throw balloons. All of the things that you would perceive as negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, if you are an a-hole, we can't fix that.
Yeah, an asshole's an asshole.
Yeah.
I hear you on that one. That's what Michael's sent me to therapy for. But
yeah, exactly. Hey, Greg, this is over 20 minutes, and I love to keep these short. We've had a great audience today. I want to remind everyone that Living the Business is here, available now. livingthebusiness.com. Use the RE Geeks. Any case you want, RE Geeks, no space, and get a discount. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Greg, take us home.
All right, boys and girls, you heard it here first. Go take a look at Brand Runs. It is awesome sauce. Sign up, get your LinkedIn right now. The rest of it's going to be coming very soon. And give us some show ideas. If you guys like anything, give us a comment or an email or a text. We'd love to hear from our listeners and our viewers. But until next time, peace out, guys. We gone.